Can you ever not spill water when you pour?
This was you.
I didn't fill it. I filled it over the glass and I handed it to you. You dropped it on the table and spilled half your glass.
Welcome in, everybody. We're Everything in the Barrel. I'm Andrew. This is Nate.
Hello.
What's got you so stressed out?
He wouldn't let me do 3 bottles. I wanted to do 3 bottles. You wouldn't let me. So now I'm just...
So I wanted to do this video because Weller 107 is my daily drinker, and a lot of people are saying that Bardstown Wheated is the Weller 107 killer. Yes, I know you wanted to put a 3rd bottle in here. The 3rd bottle was RIP 10. But it's as fine. Daily drinkers, like readily attainable, whatever. Like we don't live in the right place to have Weller 107 readily attainable. Available,
we don't either, but you can kind of get it. You kind of can't.
I know someone in Ohio, so I mean I can get it fairly easily.
Are we all so lucky?
All right. But I wanted to see if something that is actually on the shelves here, like just about all the time, if it can actually beat my daily pour. And if it does, I have something that I can go to if I ever run out of this. So that's
okay.
What
I'm really curious then to see if this is going to actually beat your 107, or if you're going to be nostalgic and go like, oh, but the feels.
They're close enough between like 106, 107, both wheated mash bills. Like I think it says the mash bill on it on the label, does it not? On the front.
Kentucky straight wheated bourbon.
I thought it had like a percentage on there or whatever.
Yeah, on the side it does. Yeah. Corn 53, wheat 39, malted barley 8%.
Okay.
It's aged 6 years.
Okay. And that kind of tracks for what Weller 107 is. Like there's no actual age statement on it.
No.
I don't think they actually fully release what the mash bill like percentages are.
I was actually surprised that they actually even gave you a year on that.
Yeah.
They could have just not.
Yeah. But this is like about 7 years, if I remember correctly, on the Weller Antiques. So I mean, they're close.
I'm not even worried about the age stuff because I mean, we've had younger ones that have beaten out older ones.
Yeah.
And older ones that have just demolished younger ones.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But it's when they are within their own line, like the old Fitz, that's
where you see the variance.
That's where you see the variance. But then that's also kind of based off the distillery of where it is, where you're pulling, whatever. So I try not to worry too much.
And that's why I wanted to go with these two.
On the
because the old Rip, like yes, it's a very good whiskey, and we have had. The Weller 107 has beaten it out once or twice in a blind, but they cherry pick where in the warehouse.
More mass produced.
Exactly. And they cherry pick where the old Rip comes from.
Yeah.
Like what barrels, what area, everything like that. They cherry pick those. These, may still be cherry picked a little bit, but it's a more mass produced product where that is as well.
I also really haven't gone for Weller 107 for the nose.
Yeah.
It's a lot more the palate for me.
So on on my right side, the nose is a little fruitier. Where this one is more... It's still a little fruity, but it's a little dustier. And I enjoy that dusty, like, nose, like that dusty corn, that dusty wheat, like.
They both have that traditional wheater nose.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised at how close they are. Like in terms of like how loud they are, they're very close. Like if I pull a Maker's Mark and you try the nose with that, you'll still get some of that wheater nose.
Yeah.
It just won't, from my memory, you won't. Oh shit, I think I got a 46 over there, but.
Okay, I thought I was gonna be able to tell very easily. Wow, that's close. I don't know.
Really?
I can't tell you which one is which. And that's hard.
That's actually saying
That's
something.
hard.
Like, you're going to be able to nitpick this a lot more than I am.
That's
too.
hard for me to say that I can't distinguish, like, tell the two apart right now. I mean, Bardstown going up head to head with the fucking legacy here. I mean, wow.
We like our Wellers. We like our Wheaters. Mm-hmm. I also haven't tried it yet, so I'm
why
just
my
going.
Wheaters, or why my Daily's a Wheater. Why my Wheater's a Daily. Well, I guess either would work. Sure. Wow.
See, I know what they are, so I'm trying to be very, very passive.
Okay.
Okay, so the nose. You say the first one has more of a dusty note that you like.
It's a little dustier.
However, do you like... Yes, this one's dustier. But number 2...
Trying to reset my nose here.
Yeah, I know. Has a little more depth.
Yeah. There's a fruitiness behind it.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the only real difference that I'm getting on the nose, where it's still a little dusty, it's still a little grainy, it's still that typical like wheat nose, but there's just a little bit more fruit on it.
Supposed to do the armpit. I'm trying to just smelling my hand, the back of the hand or something.
But on the palate, that nose that I'm getting, like that fruitiness, whatever on the nose, goes away on the palate a little bit. Like it's there, but it's not as prevalent like it is on the nose. Like it doesn't shine through. Where this, you smell this, and it's exactly how you would imagine it would taste.
We gotta start doing some Scotch ones, because good God, yeah.
Yeah, this.
When you say that to it, I think of Lagavulin 16, because the nose is so much stronger.
Yeah.
But then the palate it's the same as the nose. It's just, it's not as strong as what the nose leaves it to be. And that is kind of where I'm getting with number 1. That there's nothing hidden. Mm-mm. The nose tells you what the palate's going to give you.
Yeah, exactly. And I enjoy that because it's like you're not getting set up for failure, whatever. You're not being led astray.
I wouldn't. Okay, yeah, I can. It depends. I also wouldn't mind. Okay, the nose. You know, if it's a rye spice and you got a lot of that. Ooh, it's strong. It's potent.
Yeah.
Even if it's not as complex, but the palate's complex, I wouldn't mind that.
Okay.
You know, in terms of yep, it's a rye, but then that palate opens up on the back end, or it just keeps changing. The nose can only do so much. You're kind of getting in one shot. You're
getting the full story.
You're getting the full story. You're not getting that journey that the palate's going to give you.
But I mean, I don't think you're really getting it on 2 either. Like
the nose,
and that's what makes this challenge because when I say a daily, I want something that's not going to be overly challenging for me. I want something that I want to sit down and like I just want to be able to drink not a shit ton of it, but I want
if you want to have a glass
I don't
or
want to
3
get burnt out.
Yes.
I don't want to have to be chasing an experience kind of thing.
No, that could be your one the whole night.
Exactly.
Yep.
I want something that from start to finish, I know what it's going to be. I know what it's going to bring to the table, and I'm not going to be sitting there like just, oh wow, I got this note now. Oh wow, I want something that's just to the point.
The 107 is like you're undisputed though. Like if you had a daily drinker, it's the 107.
Yeah, it's won the fucking, I wouldn't say heavyweight title.
I would say that.
Welterweight title? Well, no, because the heavyweight title is like the fucking ultra limited whatever.
Yeah, I've picked the Rip 10 over this. You've picked this over the Rip 10.
I have. Yeah, but I wouldn't even put the fucking Rip 10 in the heavyweight division.
No, but like for me, it's nostalgia. But I also will pick that out of when we've had blinds.
Yeah.
I've picked that. You've picked the 107 Weller over the Rip 10. A few times. Not just once, like, oh, it's a fluke. So to say that that's actually saying something. That for something that's I didn't even ask. What's the MSRP on this stuff now? At
They're
posting
about
the
the
video.
same, like $60.
Harder to get, easier to get.
Yeah.
At least for Minnesota.
Yeah.
So.
A lot easier. Okay, but going back through on 2, right side, whatever, there's a little bit of a nuttiness on it too. Like on the palate. Not so much on the nose, but on the palate, there's a little nuttiness.
So as you say that, I'm getting a little bit more of that on the nose too.
Okay.
A little of that. Well, when you're saying fruity, I'm like, it's lighter. And sometimes I feel like we confuse lighter for fruity. I know that's stupid sounding coming out of my mouth as soon as I say it, but in terms of when we've had the light Scotch Highland stuff, they're muted, they're fruity, but even still they're more airy.
Yeah.
In that, for this is a lot more airy, but as you're saying, nuttiness, that is a little more nutty. So
and that nutty note, kind of.
Do you like the nutty note or not?
I do.
Okay.
I really do.
So
and that's weird, like kind of weird for me, because like with some of the knob products, like the Jim Beam line, whatever, some of the wild turkey note, like there's a nuttiness on a lot of those.
Yeah.
That I have to be in the right mood for it, to where I don't go to any of those as daily drinkers.
No,
but
for me,
I could see this being a daily drinker. And that nutty note, kind of, I think it tells me where I'm at here on what is what. So before you jump in, you know the order. Mm-hmm. Weller 107, Bardstown. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's so fucking close, but that nutty note, I enjoy it on this product. To where, realistically, it's so hard to differentiate the two, but until I picked up on that nuttiness, whatever,
Yep.
I had no idea. I was almost convinced this was the Weller 107.
Well, when you were talking about the nose, like, oh, this one's more dusty, and this one, like, you already know which one's which. You do, because you've had it all the time. I wasn't thinking you weren't going to pick it out, because you've done it multiple times.
Yeah.
I think there was one time when we had like 5 glasses that you didn't pick it out, and they were all weeders, and they were all high-end weeders.
Yeah.
I think it was like one time you didn't pick it out. Your second pick was the 107.
Yeah.
Okay, so your track record for that's pretty good. I, going into the Scotch realm, like my Dalmore, which has more of a traditional
Walnutty.
walnut note
Yep.
across the entire line.
Yeah. Were you getting the nuttiness before I said it?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
getting it, but I'm like, it can't be that. And then you're saying nuttiness. I'm like, okay. My brain, so Dalmore is way more a walnut note.
Yeah.
This is like more of a, I don't want to say peanut butter note because it's not that extreme,
But to me, it
is
not
nutty.
not-
It's like an in-between of that.
and it's not a peanut.
No.
And it's not quite a walnut, but it leans more to like.
It's a nutty-ish.
Yeah.
It's a very,
Yeah.
it's just nutty. Just generic nutty.
And you know me, and you know
A light walnut.
you know how I do my tastings.
Yeah.
Which one usually wins out for me? Just look at my glasses. Which one usually wins out for me?
Well, the fact that you finished the second one.
Yeah.
But that being said, I can also contribute that to being that you were,
Trying to explore a little more.
you know that one's
Yeah.
not the 107. You're exploring it. So
Would I say it's a Weller 107 killer? No.
replacement.
Would I say it's a very good replacement? Absolutely. Would I go to it over the Weller 107?
So if you had both of these on the shelf and they were the same exact price, you're choosing.
The Weller.
Okay.
No.
Hey, you're right. Hang on. Same price. You're choosing the Weller.
Yep.
$10 cheaper.
What I was gonna say,
No.
if they're both like on the shelf all the time, no questions asked, whatever, I think I might bounce back and forth between them a little bit.
Okay, that's the luxury of being able to dabble.
Yes. So if it was both were readily available here in Minnesota, isn't, whatever, they're both readily available, I would probably bounce back and forth between the two. But if a Weller 107 sitting there, like you ask me now which one I would go to, if I saw it sitting there for the same price, it's the Weller 107 because of the rarity behind it, where this is more readily available. So if I gotta like hypothetically, if they were both readily available 24/7, 365, it would go back and forth. They would both be on my shelf.
Then that goes more into the,
yeah.
okay, you have so many different options that, what's a daily now? Once you start hitting this level, okay, what's a daily? Where this has been your daily, even with all of this stuff.
Yeah.
So the fact that this is so close is giving props to this. And
Yeah, absolutely.
Now,
absolutely.
saying that it's a 107 killer, you're not, the fact that if we say it's the same price and you're choosing this, that I have to like decrease this amount to make it worthwhile?
Even still, but I'm saying at the price,
yes,
they're good. But I'm saying the rarity behind this, where we are, is the only reason. The only reason that I would go to this over this.
So now,
so if that's why I'm saying, like, hypothetically, same price, readily available, 365, it would be back and forth for me.
See, I love this because now you're questioning your life slightly. So, if one existed and one did not,
oh God,
that's my thing, because we always talk about.
That's the right question.
Yep. So the dollar amount and the rarity, yes, played a fact. And of course, if you think, hey, this is rare, this is hard, this is great,
this is
your brain's gonna automatically think
fuck, marry, kill question of whiskey.
Yep. That your brain's already
God.
like, oh, this is great. And if it is like just genuinely good, your brain's gonna go like, oh, this is like the cat's meow. But they are different. You can already pick them out.
So marry, kill one of these.
Like whichever one you don't pick, I have the power to just annihilate from existence. You will never have it again.
Give me the Bardstown.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's enough notes there, but the nuttiness, if I'm in the mood for it, I want it. To where I could find like close enough replacement, whatever, for the notes that I get on here, and I get a little extra bonus note.
I think the Bardstown just replaced your 107.
Fuck.
I didn't think this would ever happen. I thought you would be stubborn. Bardstown beat your Weller. We like Weller. We really do. I really do. You don't anymore. That's fine. I'll just take this then. You don't need it. I'll just have that.
All right. Well, is it a Weller 107 killer? I don't think it is.
You know,
it's.
I was gonna say no, but you chose it verbatim.
I know, but is it
in the world where they still exist? Is it like undisputed? No.
However, I gotta get rid of one forever.
But if you gotta get one forever, that is a killer in some ways. You basically sacrifice the 107.
I hate when you're right.
It's a killer,
and it's not often.
You literally killed it. Screw you. You literally killed this to keep that alive. It's a killer.
Fuck. Well, is it a Weller 107 killer?
Yep.
Yep.
Barely.
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 In the universe where you can only have one and the other one dies off forever, it's a killer. In the real world,
it's
close.
I like the nuttiness. That it reminds me of the Dalmore, which is like the whole line. I love all Dalmores. I wish they didn't do the coloring. That's one kind of thing, but that's a whole different. That's a whole different video. I like the familiarity
Okay.
of the 107.
Yep. Yeah.
So, and that for me to like something right away has to be like bombastic, just, oh God, it's the best. And then that makes me go to that side versus when they're so close, I start picking, well, this has the familiarity, this has like the memories, the nostalgia. This is new enough, but because it has that nuttiness, it reminds me of the Dalmore. So I'm split.
Did you even drink any of those?
I did actually. You just inhaled, and I'm just enjoying.
Fair.
There you go.
Thanks. No, actually, I want this one.
So it really is a killer. You
Yep.
chose. Wow.
All right. Well, that'll do it for this one. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm surprised.
We found a daily killer. So we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
We have to find a daily killer for me.
I mean,
I don't know if you're gonna be. Well, I shouldn't say that because then you're gonna find one.
sure.